So JD's lawyer decided he would wreck Vice Media after they have lost billions. That's right, billions with a B. After they went full bore, not only trying to back AH, but destroy JD and anyone supporting him in the process, including, of course, the lawyer here. Now, they're not the only outlet to get the wrecking ball either. I mean, here you have BuzzFeed News. See, this too is an outlet that tried to take him down personally. Don't you find it interesting? They tried to take him, JD, and others down for years. They're the ones that fail. I mean, that has a delicious irony attached. Now, you and I, we are going to talk about this colossal win today, too. And here's an idea. Maybe some of these places shouldn't have worried about people like myself making money. Maybe they should have focused on themselves. Before you know, they lost billions. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. So JD's lawyer, I mean, he has been on a massive wrecking spree lately, pointing out all of the places that backed AH and how so many of them, they are failing and utterly. I mean, it is crazy. I mean, take Vice Media, who is, without a doubt, one of the biggest cautionary failure tales as far as companies and news go that we have ever seen. This was a major backer of AH, and one of those companies that thought they couldn't fail. Why? Well, look at how much money they were worth. In 2017, this is just 6 short years ago, by the way, the company was valued at $5.7 billion. That's right, billion with a B. I want to stress that. Not million, but $1 billion. And they used that not only to back these accusations from AH, but accusations from anyone. You can see Evan Rachel Wood, Angelina Jolie, and AH. They're saying, oh, anyone that doubts this stuff, oh, they're online trolls. And how dare those people? They try to make money, by the way. And they tried to politicize this stuff. I mean, you can see right here. They talk about the hashtag movement. They talk about politics in that. And they even wrote things like this. Oh, we've all failed AH. Again, it was the push to end all pushes because they thought they would never fail. Well, as JD's lawyer hilariously points out, they were wrong. I mean, majorly wrong. In memoriam. Oh man, that's not good, right? Vice Media. Old media is ossified. New media is casual, opinionated, improvisational, largely edited, full of whoppers, and often plagiarized. And the slideshow that follows shows you that he has the last laugh. He and JD, they came out on top despite these places targeting them for over half a decade, where you notice Vice is said to be headed to bankruptcy. I'll tell you how that joke's punchline ends in just a moment, but $5.7 billion to nothing. And he gives you examples. He shows you, well, here's the description of what it means to countersue someone. Here's that article. Oh, we've all failed AH. Why? Well, we failed her even though the world saw that this stuff was a hoax. Oh, no, you can't look at it that way. And last but not least, again, targeting anyone that speaks out about it and really backing this accusation culture. That was their power. And again, their power play failed. I mean, this failure was so absolute that Vice Media, a company that thought that it was too big to fail, they couldn't get a buyer. Not at all. They ended up gearing up for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. Then they have a bid come in. You notice this bid number? Notice also who's bidding? This is George Soros. Soros Fund Management. They decide that they're going to offer $400 million. I mean, really drink that idea in. They went from a once high-flying $5.7 billion, again, billion with a B, to $1 million in less than 6 years, which, when you look at it, that's less than 10% of what they were valued at. That is people speaking loudly. They were tired of what they were doing. That is a monster win for people like JD, for people like Adam Waldman, and people like yourself and myself who tried to shut down as well. And the fun? Oh, it's just getting started. As BuzzFeed News, oh, they get their memoriam as well. Now, this is well-deserved, too, because just like Vice, BuzzFeed News, they thought they were too big to fail. But unlike Vice, I mean, they got even nastier. You can see articles where they target JD's daughter. They target his career. I mean, listen to this. This tells you how they try to shut him down. This is after the trial, by the way. Quote, "This comeback is just another punch in the stomach. We spoke to an expert about JD's return and the impact it could have on survivors. And not only that, they target anyone, and I do mean anyone, that backed the man by saying these are the celebrities that, unlike JD's post, noting, of course, well, these are the ones that have it." Again, they try to destroy people just for backing the man or for having him as a father. Well, as JD's lawyer beautifully demonstrates, they didn't get a win, nor did they get that last laugh at all. Why? Well, check that headline out right there. BuzzFeed shuts down its news division. That's right. Listen to this too. This tells you all you need to know about these companies and their failing enterprises. Quote, BuzzFeed News, which won a Pulitzer, but, this is the key here, but never made money, is beginning the process of closing. Yeah, they thought they could do anything they want. They thought they could put a bullseye on people like Waldman. They thought that they could put bullseyes on other places too. Places, for example, that were investigating 1MDB. That's where you had Leonardo DiCaprio. He was testifying about political and Hollywood corruption. Yeah, they tried to step in. They tried to shut part of that down as well. Yeah, look how all of that played out. Waldman, too. I mean, he's gone after other outlets as well. Places like Rolling Stone. You know that place? They targeted him specifically, not just for JD. I mean, they were one of the main outlets that built up targeting him and JD, but they went after him for talking about that 1MDB case as well. Why? None of them they wanted to discuss at all. And what's hilarious is that they are indeed feeling it. I mean, you can see it right here. You see the post? You notice the person that is talking about that had been trying to dismiss Adam Waldman. Yeah, it's like, oh, I get it. You're a joke, but thanks for the free press. Yeah, maybe if I were part of the same company that owned Variety while still pretending to be quote-unquote Rolling Stone, I would be scared. I would be scared that, hey, I'm going to end up going the same way as BuzzFeed News and Vice. Oh, those poor legacy media outlets. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. Can't say that enough. If you want to help the channel out, yeah, links are in the description. Check those out for sure. Share this everywhere too. I mean, this stuff is beautiful. And thank you. Gonna end here. Thanking you again. See you soon.